this is Luke Darnall back with another video. I hope everyone's having a great day. Mine isn't too bad, and I am grateful that it's not a terrible day or a bad day by any means. Today is great, and I hope everyone the best. With that said, I'll go ahead and get started here. I just wanted to give my brief impressions of this Jordan 1 Atmosphere. It only came in women's, unfortunately, but I think it's a really pretty nice slick shoe. So let me dive into that. Just before I get into it, I gotta give a quick shout out to my Uncle Steve here. I had these custom made, so from a shop locally. This is my Uncle Steve ripping off some tennis court tape. He had just helped stripe a tennis court. So I love kind of vintage look, simplicity, inspired from a Union sweatshirt that just dropped recently, but I love it, and I love attaching to some family. So shout out Steve. But let's just go ahead and dive right into it. So it comes in your standard Jordan 1 box, which I love. It's so old school. If I can get this shit to fucking open for me. Thank you, box. I like the ashy pink. See, you know, we've seen plenty of these boxes with just the red, the Jordan red, or you know, the classic red color. So I like this ashy. They call it, what kind of pink they call this? Obsidian white or atmosphere? I guess, I don't know, whatever color that is. It's pretty much a very light, kind of pasty, kind of ashy pink. But let's just go ahead and get in the shoes. Now I received these probably about a couple weeks ago because I saw the price just starting to dip pretty good. In my opinion, they are on sale right now. Let me go ahead and give you guys a close-up on exactly what I got. Settle down. But I got the size 12 because I can squeeze in a 10.5. My true size is 11, but I can get away with 10.5 no problem. So I'm thankful for that reason, because you know, when they do these exclusive women's shoes, usually they're only going up to 12W, which is 10.5 for men's. So I had no other option but to squeeze into a 10.5. So let's go ahead and get these out. Sorry for the paper if you can hear that. Now these do come with another pair of laces, but I don't recommend putting them on. I already took like a good look at these. So this is how they look. I'm keeping my navy blue laces in compared to the pink ones they send. They look 10 times better, and I do not advise you to put in those pink ones unless you're trying to be a hype or you know, attention. I mean, which is cool too. Hey, you do you, man. You could tune me in if you saw me. No problem. I'd be like, yep. Well, he would throw on those pinks, you know. So, hey, it's to each his own, man. At the end of the day, just because I'm trashing like a certain look or preference, don't take it personally. These are just like simply my take on it. So this is the shoe. Let me go ahead and hopefully give a good shot of this for y'all. I'll explain why I like this, and this would be a good shoe to flip. I'm not sure if I want to keep this quite yet, or see, look, they're also called the Bubblegums. So look at the outsole, literally some bubblegum right there on one of them, because you don't step on bubblegum twice, just once while you're walking. So I thought it was kind of cool. From like an aesthetic perspective, I kind of find it actually kind of fucking annoying. I'm like, why the fuck is a blob on there? But I get it. It's kind of cool because the whole shoe has got that bubblegum pink. That makes a lot of sense now, since, you know, I was calling it ashy or pastel-y kind of pink. But all right, so my thoughts on this shoe. It's a very tastefully done shoe. And I say that because they didn't go crazy with the pink. Okay, they have this really nice complementing blue colorway. So just from color-based perspectives here, they did a phenomenal job on where to put the pink, and it's a very casual pink. Okay, this is a shoe I would gladly wear because I'm not gonna draw too much attention wearing these. So from an aesthetic perspective, I love these shoes. So that's why I ended up copping these. It was a blip on my radar at some point. I did try to go for them, but I took an L, used to it. So let me go ahead and break down the materials in case you guys are unaware. You probably are already, but there's pretty much essentially 3 different types of materials. There's patent leather, which I fucking hate. This shit's trash to me. I just hate the shininess of it. It's like, it's stiff as hell. It just don't feel right, man. I just don't like it. But there's patent leather on the toe box here. I guess it's wherever the pink is, except for the outsole. But this is patent leather too. And then around, like, where you put, slide your shoe insert into. Then you got the stamping here, or embossed Nike Air, which makes the shoe. And then you have this tumble leather on this side panel here, which is gorgeous. So you got the patent leather, tumble leather, which is gorgeous. We're used to that. And then this smoother leather surrounds the toe box. The toe box trim or whatever, the border. And it's wherever that navy blue is, now that I'm actually looking at it. So the navy blue on the shoe is all that smoother leather. So different type of leather or quality or different process made. Then the patent leather is all this light pink except for the outsole, which is obviously not patent leather. And then the tumble leather is just that side panel that creeps into the back of the shoe, the butt. So 3 different materials that's very obvious and noticeable when you start examining the shoe. So you got 3 things working. That's why I think, first of all, this is very wearable. The shade of pink makes this very wearable. Navy blue is becoming very popular because it's also subtle. It's a subtle blue. I'm cool with the patent leather on this shoe. I'll make an exception because it's used tastefully here. It's not surrounding the shoe. So back to what I was saying. It's very wearable because of the colors chosen. Light pink of this shade is coming more trendy and more popular. It only came out for women, so it may not have hit or came across the screens or feeds of many. So a lot of people may be sleeping on an investment like this. Now, I wouldn't maybe invest too soon into this, but if it dips, especially below 250 on like StockX, that's when I would start buying. Because this is an easy $300 shoe. Easy. Because of how unique it is. I mean, it's got bubblegum on the tread. And the colors, the aesthetics of the shoe is very wearable. It's very clean. It's kind of a one-of-a-kind shoe is what I'm saying. And it's so wearable. So I guess that's pretty much all I got to express in this video. Oh, come on. There we go. But they've kept it simple, okay? And they have another pair of laces, which I don't recommend, but to each his own. Don't get twisted. If you like them with the pink, you throw the pink on there. I respect creativity or preference 100%. Just me personally, this looks phenomenal. So I'm definitely considering just keeping this. I haven't worn them at all, so they are dead stock. And just flipping them, but I kind of really like these, so I might end up actually wearing them. I will wear pink if tastefully done. It's more elegance and grace. That's how I always see a shoe like this. So, yeah, yeah, I like it. So that's pretty much all I have to say on it. I think it's a gorgeous shoe, and I think it's just going to be gaining more and more popularity over time. They're not going to be coming out with this again at the soonest 3-4 years. Is the profit margin worth it? Is it high enough for me to hold it that long and worth the trade-off? For me, undecided, but this undoubtedly will be rising in value, so I just think it's very well done. So I love it. It gets a pass in my book. This is a guaranteed moneymaker, at least in probably the 10 to 12 W sizes, or 9.5, 10, 10.5, and 11. Or sorry, it doesn't make 11, but you know, the higher sizes in men / females, guaranteed to make money. So, man, my audio just keeps crashing on me, so I apologize. Let's see here. So, with that said, if you're interested in the shoe, I would buy it sooner than later. I think it's a gorgeous shoe. I think it was really well done. I think it was very well executed, and I'm impressed. I'm happy I actually examined this in person. I think it certainly did not disappoint, and you know, I am gonna keep these. These are just too nice for me, because I don't have light pink. I don't wear this kind of stuff, so I think it'll be fun. Like I said, I am such a hater of patent leather. I think it's too crunchy. I think it's too stiff. I think it's too shiny. It just doesn't look. I like beat up shoes, and for like crispy, stiff patent leather, it's just not my aesthetic. It doesn't fit me. But to each his own. You do what you want. But I recommend buying these shoes if on the fence. I think these are stunning. So with that, I will close it up with saying, look, I wish everyone the greatest of futures. If you put in your work, I do believe in karma. If you put in your work, if you're doing the right thing, the morally right thing, if you're passing good things along, passing it forward, paying it forward, all of that comes back around, and not only are you boosted, but everyone is as well. So I hope that motivates you to some extent. With that, I hope you enjoyed the video, and take care.